Hi guys, welcome to another video, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Pre-snap reads February 19th, what are the chances Tyler Lockett stays with the Seahawks? Terrence Robinson is a lifelong Seahawks fan, mainly because his mother would take him to games at the Kingdome while in the womb. He curates and produces the Pre-snap reads Daily Links column, a role he's held since joining the Field Gulls staff in April 2021. In today's links, Seattle Seahawks coaching hires, Geno Smith and DK Metcalf contract talks, salary cap moves, and if you dig in, we've got a few mocks. Tune in, turn it up, let the links guide you. Thanks for being here. Seahawks wanna be like Vike? Seaside Joe. Seattle's latest coaching hires bring them closer to mirroring Clint Kubiak's 2021 staff. How much will a Geno Smith extension cost the Seahawks? Seahawks Wire. How much will Geno Smith's next contract with the Seahawks be worth? Is there any chance Lockett remains on Seattle Seahawks? Seattle Sports. Brock Huard and Mike Salk discuss Tyler Lockett's future and whether the veteran wide receiver could remain with the Seattle Seahawks on a reduced deal. Seattle Seahawks announce hirings of two new offensive coaches. Seattle Sports. The Seattle Seahawks are bringing in veteran coach Rick Dennison and Justin Outten. Both will have key roles in the run game. Seahawks add Rick Dennison and Justin Outten to coaching staff. Seahawks.com. The Seahawks added two more assistants to their coaching staff on Tuesday, hiring Rick Dennison as run game coordinator and senior offensive advisor, and Justin Outten as run game specialist and assistant offensive line coach. Seahawks salary cap moves, who could be cut or traded, and who needs a new deal. The Athletic. Tyler Lockett might have played his last game for the Seahawks, who also could make moves with the contracts of Geno Smith and DK Metcalf. Pro Football Hall of Famer unsure Seahawks QB Geno Smith will ever reach next level. Sports Illustrated Seahawks news, analysis, and more. The well-traveled signal caller has rejuvenated his NFL career in Seattle. A Super Bowl champion gave his thoughts on the Seahawks starting quarterback. Commanders hire Brian Schneider and Jesse Madden. Loudoun County, Virginia, the Washington Commanders announced today that Brian Schneider has been named the team's new assistant special teams coordinator. Schneider takes over for John Glenn, who served as the team's assistant special teams coordinator during the 2024-25 season. Jesse Madden has been added to the coaching staff as an offensive quality control coach. Madden joins the team following his graduation from the University of Michigan. Schneider enters his 18th season as a coach in the NFL after most recently serving as the special teams coordinator in San Francisco for 2 seasons in 2022 and 2023. Prior to his time in San Francisco, Schneider worked in Seattle as the special teams coordinator from 2010 to 2020, where he worked with head coach Dan Quinn for 3 seasons. He began his coaching career as a graduate assistant at Colorado State, his alma mater, from 1994 to 96. Schneider spent time at UCLA, 2003 to 2005, Iowa State, 2005 to 2006, and Air Force, 2007, before making the jump to the NFL as the Oakland Raiders special teams coordinator in 2007. With San Francisco in 2023, Schneider's kicking unit, led by Jake Moody, made 21 of 25 field goal attempts. Moody went 3-for-3 in Super Bowl 58 with a long of 55 yards. Mitch Wishnowsky averaged 47.7 yards per punt on the season and landed 26 punts inside the 20. In 2022, Robbie Gould made 27 of 32 field goal attempts and 50 of 51 extra point attempts. Gould kicked a game winner in Week 17 against the Raiders to secure a win for the 49ers. Mitch Wishnowsky averaged 39.7 net yards per punt and was named the September NFC Special Teams Player of the Month. Throughout Schneider's tenure as special teams coordinator with the Seahawks, 2010-20, Seattle's special teams units ranked first in the NFL in takeaways, 26, and second in blocked kicks, 24. During the 2013 season, Steven Hauschka converted on 33 of 35 field goals for a Seahawks single-season record 94.3 made field goal percentage. Hauschka's 143 kicker points also were the most in Seattle history. In Seattle's Super Bowl 48 win, W.R. Percy Harvin returned and took the second-half opening kickoff 87 yards for a touchdown. Jesse Madden, the grandson of Pro Football Hall of Famer John Madden, will enter his first season in the NFL after graduating from the University of Michigan. At Michigan, Madden played quarterback in his freshman season before switching to defensive back. Madden was a member of the 2024 National Championship team at Michigan. Former first-round pick named Seattle Seahawks cut candidate. If the Seattle Seahawks hope to contend for the Super Bowl in 2025, they must first get their salary cap situation under control. With a cap deficit of over $13 million, expect the team to make some big changes during the 2025 NFL offseason. Don't be surprised if the Seahawks move on from some familiar faces ahead of head coach Mike Macdonald's second season. NFL.com broke down 21 potential cut candidates in the NFC, including 3 current Seahawks players. Tight end Noah Fant was listed among the possible cap casualties. The former first-round pick has failed to find his footing since being traded from the Denver Broncos. The 27-year-old has a cap hit of $13.4 million this season, which could make him expendable. We're really piling on the Seahawks passing game in this column, but these suggested moves make the most sense for a team in need of financial breathing room, wrote Matt Okada of NFL.com. In 3 seasons since joining Seattle, Noah Fant has just 5 touchdowns total, with just one the last 2 seasons, and has maxed out at 50 receptions, 2022, and 500 yards, 2024. In 2024, Fant topped 500 receiving yards for the first time since the trade, but his production comes nowhere close to validating such a big chunk of the cap. Fant wasn't the only notable Seattle cut candidate. Wide receiver Tyler Lockett and defensive lineman Roy Robertson-Harris were also listed as potential cap casualties by NFL.com. Lockett, 32, has been a consistent part of Seattle's offense since joining the team as a third-round pick in 2015. Over 10 NFL seasons, Lockett has racked up 661 receptions for 8,594 receiving yards and 61 touchdowns. The veteran wide receiver has a monster cap hit of over $30 million this season. Cutting Lockett would save $17 million while adding nearly $14 million in dead cap money. Robertson-Harris was acquired via trade last season, playing 11 games in a rotational role for Seattle. The 31-year-old has a cap hit of $6.6 million, which is probably too much to pay for a reserve defensive tackle. By cutting all 3 players before June 1, the Seahawks would free up approximately $32.50 million. And you fan? Do you think about Noah Fant's situation? Write on the comments.